Teflon Don is that Picasso.
Bro, that's hard for me to take, bro. I don't want to accept it that you saying that they giving him his credit because the controversy, bro.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying people actually listening now.
Oh, okay. That's what made them
hear
the shit.
Yeah.
That still made me feel some type of way.
That's why I say a lot of people sleeping on them. Yeah, a lot of people sleeping on them.
But that last joint, that was my first time here because like the last two people that came, they said the same. Like, you know what? I don't even really know if I can say this. Just how you said it. Like, Rose. I'm like...
Yeah, you got to give it to him, man. You got to give it to him. He earned that.
Yeah, but speaking of which, man, I seen you was flicking it up with Rose recently.
Yeah. That's the big homie. He always, every time I'm around him, he always schooling and giving some good-ass insight on a lot of things. So I respect him for that. It's a whole nother level.
When was your first time meeting Ross?
I actually met him a couple times, but actually sit down and talk to him probably a month ago at a video shoot. But it's crazy because my uncle, when he used to stay in Davie, my uncle stayed right across the street from him for 10 years. And I never went over, I'll be at my uncle's house, he'll be there outside, but I never went over there to actually introduce myself or nothing like that. It's probably off of nah, man, I'm not going.
Was he Rick Ross though at the time?
Nah, he was Rick Ross. He was Teflon Don Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? He was that, yeah, he was that. But I just, I like to give people their peace because I know that's your crib, that's your home. I'm not finna indulge in what you got going on. So I gave him his space, whatever the case is. But it all came back around where we talked about it, oh, that old boy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I respect him to a whole nother level, man. That's the big homie.
Yeah, that last album put him up there, bro.
Nah.
He do
Y'all
one.
Sleeping. Go back and listen to the Teflon, man. Go back and listen to it.
I wasn't an early Ross fan. So, after the first joint, I wasn't a fan of the slow tempos.
Even Port of Miami.
No,
man.
but Port of Miami was my joint. But then after that, that's when the whole Maybach music, and it was samples and.
You don't like samples?
I don't like those.
You use samples though.
Yeah.
So come on.
I just don't like. I'm not a personal fan. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I can hear how somebody can say it sound good, but I like bravado. I like shit to be I shoot a nigga up.
Nah, sometimes you get tired of shooting niggas up, man. You just want to sit back in your whip cruise with your diamond vibe.
Right?
Man.
I ain't never had no good car, bro.
We all got good cars, man.
Well,
Come on.
Boy, I ain't even had an AC yet, bro.
Get out of here, man. Don't kill me with it. Don't kill me with it. Don't kill me with it.
So what do you see? You dropped we spoke about those 3 singles, and you spoke about just working with Zoe. So what do you see your next move in your career?
I got a couple records, man. I don't think my fan base is big enough to drop them yet, but I have a couple records that I know is gonna be out of here, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to build a fan base, a bigger fan base, and try to get everything right as far as that go. Catch the attention of the people, because right now, people watching, but I need more. I need more eyes. I need 40,000 to see me. I don't need 5. I'm ready for that.
That's a lot of people.
Come on, man. You get 40,000 to buy an album at $10?
They're not doing that no more.
Why they not?
They ain't doing that no more.
Hey, we'll see.
I mean, they kind of is, but
We'll
see. I mean, we're gonna see. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll work on it.
So still speaking on music, right? How do you feel about artists still signing the labels versus going independent? Because we just seen Chance the Rapper. He's quote unquote independent.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of artists having problems with their record labels like Lil Wayne and Cash Money. So what is your opinion on artists and signing labels? Do you think it's still a good thing to do? Or you think it's...
It depends on your situation. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they need the funding. Some people can fund themselves. So it depends on your situation. If you can't fund yourself, then your best bet is to get that label behind you. But if you can fund yourself, get yourself to that next level, I say it's a better route because more money coming.
Yeah, but I feel like once
you're gonna reach a peak.
You're gonna reach another level, but at the same cost, you're gonna have to split that money a lot more.
To who?
To whoever put the money up. Whoever put the money up is who get the money back.
But I'm saying if you funding it yourself,
then you gonna get the return back.
Let's say an independent artist, you funded it yourself or you and your homie funded it, whatever the case is. That's a bigger comeback than going through a label, then management.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you go to that label, you got to go through like 20
you got to go
hands.
through 20. Yeah, that bread finna be watered down before it gets to you. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you rather do? Would you rather get $1 million? I mean, well, that's not a lot of money no more, right? Would you rather get?
we got neighborhood niggas walking around with $1 million right now.
Let's say $5 million.
$5 million.
Would you rather get $5 million and then have to go through your manager, your label, your whatever, or would you rather get $750,000 and only have to go to yourself?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends where that 750 taking me.
Yeah.
If it's taking me to the next same level as that $5 million, I'm going 750.
So you would take more exposure for giving more.
But that's what signing the label right now. To me, I think signing the label will be for the exposure because they're gonna give you a 360 deal, and with 360 they taking on you know how 360 is. So signing with a label, that's for exposure. Your first deal gonna be for the exposure, regardless of it, because you're gonna get fucked regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you take the loss now and gain everything later, or you do that on your own.
Have you been offered any record deals?
I had a few on the table, but it was too. Back in 2009, I had 2. Just recently, like late last year, I had 1, but it was just.
Well, who's offered?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Disclose the label?
Nah, man, nah.
The 360 deal wasn't good enough for you?
Hell no. That shit was horrible. The worst deal I ever heard, man.
Well, so we spoke about record labels, right? And it seems like they're starting to become slightly obsolete when you see a company like Apple, with Apple Music give Drake like this. I think it was like $19 million.
I didn't even hear about that one.
Yeah, and then somebody else did it too. I forgot who it was, but he had
Spotify.
Nah, it was another artist. He had one album left on his record label, right? Mm-hmm. So he gave him one trash album and then signed with Apple Music. Mm-hmm. So like pretty soon, like Apple Music would be like a record label.
Distribute them, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot, man.
That's that independent route.
Yeah, that's that independent route. I like that. If I could do that, I'm taking that route. I'm taking that, most definitely.
Well, even when we spoke about that Rick Ross album, right? Mm-hmm. We keep talking about the conflict between artists and labels. The last one he was talking about Wayne not getting paid.
Yeah.
And then he was like, can all producers get paid?
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on, I guess, the music industry and not receiving, the proper funds for your work?
See, I don't know nothing about that because I always take care of what I need to take care of prior to doing, anything else. But it do be some homie business going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I do you a favor, you do me a favor later type shit. But it all depends on your situation. Like, I can't speak on it too much because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I handle whatever I need to handle. But it happens, man. Like, people do get bucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a game, man. It's either you gonna get played or you gonna do the plan. So just make sure you get your paperwork right. That's all I can say, dog.
I mean, but it's like you said, that first one is gonna be that one.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, let's talk about TLC. Everybody who's done a biopic so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, whatever. TLC, they got fucked. New Edition got fucked for a long time.
Fucked.
NWA.
Fucked. But that's how it is, though, man. The business, it's crazy business, man. Just know, you got to know your business. You got to know what you want out of it and know paperwork, period. Or have somebody that knows how to read through the paperwork. Because if you don't know how to read through that and you just sign the paperwork away, yeah, you fucked. That's why you got to get a lawyer, have them ready. You know what I'm saying? Have that on deck. Ready.